How's it going, YTPC? Today is the return of the Meandering Piper. I haven't really been on very much. I've been just kind of keeping up with a few people, but haven't been doing anything of my own. I think November was the last time I actually did a video. So you could say I took a little bit of a break. But I figured I'd go ahead and fill you in with what's happened since my last video back in November. Now, I think I mentioned this before I left, but me and my wife, we just purchased a new home at the end of November. And that's actually where I'm filming from now, is my front porch. It was just time for us to get out of town. We were wanting to get back out in the country for a long time, and we just never had the means to, and whenever we had the opportunity, we took it. I'm just sitting out here on my front porch enjoying some Captain Black Royal, and this is my Savinelli Trevi. Hopefully you can see it all right there. Hopefully it ain't out of focus, but I got this for Christmas. It's one of my Christmas pipes. Also got a 311 St. Nicholas Savinelli as well. But this is a pretty good pipe. This is strictly for Captain Black Royal and Captain Black Original. I gotta say, the holidays all went good. Had a great Thanksgiving. Had a great Christmas. Like I said before, I got a couple of new pipes and some tobacco. And the whole beginning of the year has been pretty good so far. We've been doing some remodeling on the place. And I also now have a garage that I can use as a workshop out back. So that's really nice too. I got a few other projects that I want to do. I want to have like a little woodworking area where I can start messing around with some pipes. Haven't really been buying any tobacco lately. I've been just trying to work through my stash that I got in my cabinet. I got a good year's worth of tobacco in my cabinet by itself, and probably a good half a year's worth of tobacco stashed back in my cellar. So I haven't really been focusing on buying any new tobacco here lately. Although I do got some PNC cash that I need to go ahead and spend, so I'll probably wait until Captain Black goes back on sale and stock up. Another thing I had going on, you know, it's been fairly busy at work, and things have finally started to slow down some, steady back out. Come October, we'll be really busy. They're expanding the mill that I run out of now, and it'll be done then. And they're looking at probably double the workload. So that'll be nice, but we don't got to worry about that until October. I think we weathered the winter pretty well down here. We had a few days where we had some pretty good ice, and had a lot of really cold days, but we didn't really get a whole lot of snow this year. Just a few times we got a light dusting. Had a lot of ice, but nothing that wasn't too bad. It never really stuck around more than a day or so. So we did all right on that front. Another announcement. I did start another project. I started another YouTube channel. I think it was at the beginning of last month. I got 7 videos on it so far, but it's nothing pipe related. It's just kind of me messing around out in the garage, working on my truck, and that's a channel I plan to post vehicle projects and mechanical type projects too. But That channel's called Cheapskate Garage. And I'll leave a link to it down in the description below if you're interested in that kind of stuff and you want to go over there and check it out. You get to watch me break my truck and maybe some tools. So, but I haven't added anything to it in a while. I haven't really had much going on the last couple of weeks that needed tending to. But whenever I do have a little project like that, it'll probably be posted over there. But all I really do over there is just kind of mess stuff up. It's kind of a joke between me and my wife. The best thing about working on your own cars is you save money. The bad part is you have no idea what you're doing. So, but it ain't too bad. Everything's been fairly easy so far. Been doing a little bit of remodeling here at the house. We started back in the bedrooms where the kids stay. And we're working on those one at a time. We got 2 out of those 4 bedrooms done. We'll eventually work our way back down the hall and into the living room, and then over to the kitchen, and then back into the den, and then the master bedroom will probably be the last thing we do. We don't really care about our room. Ain't nobody in there anyway but us. So, as far as this channel goes, I do plan on going back to posting regular content. I plan to pick up where I left off on my History of Tobacco series. I gotta get back into the research and all that. A lot of my old research notes got lost in the move. They might still be in a box out in the shop, but I haven't ever found them. So I have to go back and review some of my old videos, see where I left off, and then pick it back up from there. And of course I'll also be continuing my reviews and stuff as I get new tobaccos. I will probably start picking back up on all that again, now that things have finally settled down around here. And there's a lot in there in my cabinet that I haven't got to yet that I plan to review. I'm also going to try and do a few different things. I think maybe one weekend a month we might just be on here, and we might sit down, have a pipe, have a glass of bourbon, and just tell a story or let you know what's going on with me, or just whatever I plan to do, or what I'm doing, or what I've been up to, and that kind of stuff. Had a few other things going on. Not too long ago, my grandfather gave me one of his old guitars. It's an old Martin. And the last time I picked up a guitar was right before I left out and went over, driving over the road. I did carry my guitar with me on the truck for a little while, but it just got to the point where I needed to travel light, and I ended up having to leave it behind. And over the years, well, after I started traveling, I just quit playing, and I haven't played in close to 8 years. But he gave me one of his old guitars, so I figure I'm going to start doing a little bit more picking and try and pick it back up again. Also, not too long ago, I found a pretty cheap fiddle. And learning how to play a fiddle is something I always wanted to learn how to do, just never got around to it. So I think I'm going to mess around with it a little bit, see how I do, and see if that's something I can pick up on. But I think it'd be pretty neat to do a little bit of fiddling. You know, I've always been a fan of country music and bluegrass music. Got somebody hauling a trailer down our dirt road here. So I figure, you know, doing a little bit of picking on the guitar and fiddling around would be pretty fun. I've also started writing my own stories. I'm currently in the middle of writing one now. It's nothing too fancy. It's just a little short story, and I I don't know why, I just had the urge to sit down one day and write a story, so I started doing that, and now I got all kinds of ideas, so I'm going to try my hand at that and see, where that goes. But I found that's a really great stress relief. Just sit down in front of the computer, light up a pipe, and just start typing. And I found I really enjoy that. But anyway, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off here. These bugs are sitting here trying to eat me alive. And that sun going down back behind me there, I don't know how it's affecting the camera. This is still a fairly new thing for me. I used to film all my old videos on my phone, but I got this camera here. It's a Canon Vixia. Some model, I can't remember which one it is right off the top of my head, but it does pretty good. I'm still playing with it and learning it. But it's been doing pretty good so far. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and back it on out of here. Enjoy the rest of this pipe. Try not to get ate alive by all these bugs. And good to be back. Glad to see y'all. Hope y'all have been doing alright. And we will talk to y'all later.